Hey, hello everyone. I'm HYO. Welcome to the latest episode of Talk. So actually this episode I was record for the second time, just because the first time I talked some topic I have some topic I don't think I can talk in here for recently. Maybe after a few years, maybe I can share this kind of topic for you. But anyway, so in this episode, maybe I will share some some topics, because in this period of time, in 1.5 months, actually it happens too many things in the world, and actually for myself, I can share what happens in this 1.5 months for myself. So let me share something. So actually, I went back to Shenzhen on October 1st, and actually still have a few days, few holidays before I went back to work. So, first thing, I went to Macau. I went to Macau for a whole day, and actually not a whole day. I think I think it's only around like 5 hours. Only stay 5 hours something. Yeah, not just because I planned to Macau. Like I originally planned to go to the Macau for a whole day. Like I woke up at 6 a.m. and just take a ship, just take a boat to Macau, and just went there for a whole day. But this is not a work day, so it is very hard to wake up at a very early day, So I just wake up at 9, and I just leave my dorm room at 10, and when I went there, I think it's almost 2 p.m. Yeah, and you know, and I went to the I went to what? I went to the port, Shenzhen port, and I buy the tickets right now, and I buy the tickets to Macau, and buy the tickets back to Shenzhen. But when I just buy the tickets from Macau to Shenzhen, you only have 3 remain tickets, and when I just buy one ticket, and just say sold out, wow, and okay, so I will just, and the only way I can come back at the night will be I will buy the ship tickets to Hong Kong and take the train from Hong Kong to Shenzhen, and I will go back to my dorm room. So in Macau, they have two, I think there's 3 main parts in Macau, and the first part is include the mainland. So this mainland, in this mainland, they have many multicultural in the city, like it's like Chinese and Portuguese culture in this city. Just because in this city, although this city is returned back to China for over 20 years, but before that, it is governed by Portugal for 400 years. So right now, it still have many Portuguese culture in Macau. So I went to some famous places, and 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 it feels very different, you know. And also in this city, many people speak Cantonese here, yeah. And if you speak Mandarin to them, I think they still understand what you are talking about. You know, in Macau, because they have four languages in they have four languages in they have you know, in Macau, the people there can speak, many of them can speak four languages and write three languages in for them. Like they can, most of them they can, they their original languages was Cantonese and Mandarin, Portuguese, and English. Yeah. So, and they also their official languages is Mandarin and Portuguese. So, I think it's very different. I think it is very different from Hong Kong, Taiwan, and mainland China. So, it is very cool, and you know, and also in there they can. I think if you want to go to enjoy the maybe Western culture, but you don't have any time or money to went to the Europe or the US or something, you can went to Macau. Yeah, it is very different. It is very different culture from like China, Taiwan, especially also in Hong Kong. Yeah. And also the second part and the third part actually is still it is an like a little island outside the mainland. So this part actually it just be paved to become a land. So for that places, many of them, not many of, in those places, the government just plan to build some casino or like some of the biggest hotels, biggest 5-star hotels at that places, and also it just create a lot of money from that places. So in that place is actually very looks like Las Vegas, you know. Okay, so but I just leave Macau like around 7 o'clock, so I didn't experience at that place very much. Yeah, so it is a very good city, and I like it. So also in the beginning of October, you have the Asian Games, Asian, like what is called that? I think it's Asian Game. Yeah, the Asian Games. Yeah, so yeah, for the baseball. Yeah, I want to mention about is the baseball in Asian Games. You know, Taiwan is actually played very good in the first round, and it beats Korea. It beats Korea, and they did a good job, and but Korea just just beats Taiwan in the finals. So Korea got a gold medal. Taiwan's got a silver medal. But their play is not bad. But the only thing I just very shocked for me is like China beats Japan. Wow, China beats Japan. Do you believe that? You know, although players in Japan are not from the professional league, they're just amateur players. But you know, the baseball level is too. The baseball level is between two countries have a large gap between them. You know, Japan is one of the top of country in the baseball, and China maybe I think is around 20 something. The rank of them is 20 something. So then it is a big gap between them, and China beats Japan. That is very surprising for all of the baseball fans. But in the second round, Japan wins back. And not the second round. In the I think in a bronze medal game, yeah. So Japan wins back. So Japan got third place, and finally China got fourth place. Yeah. So another thing I want to share is about weather. You know, the weather has become cooler. I think in the last 2 weeks, yeah, that it is a very good news for me. Yeah, because like for the past, I think for the past 3 years, I stay in the U.S. I think in the mid of September or the end of September, the weather has become cool, and you can put the jackets, and you can enjoy the weather. The weather is very cool in them. But in November, but I went back to Taiwan, or I went to China here. In China right now, the weather is still very hot, and in November I still can wear a t-shirt to to walk around. It is very hot, and finally, in the past 1 or 2 weeks, the weather has become cooler, and it's become cooler. So this is a good news for me. Yeah, and because of weather. So the weather is the only thing I very miss in the U.S. Otherwise, came back to Taiwan is very good for me. And so in the past 1 month, I just planned something after work. Yeah. So the first thing is I want to understand some financial investments or some financial knowledge. So I try to search some financial nouns and understand their definition. I think it is. But when I just searched that, it is found. I found that some of the nouns actually I just learned before when I taken the courses for economics or and accounting. So, but I almost forgot them because the scenario they mentioned in economics and accounting courses, I think is very far away from my life then. Because at that time I was around 19 or 20 years old. My life around me just I still have a campus life. I didn't absorb the industry knowledge And also an important thing is I didn't have too much money then, so it is very hard to me to imagine what that means, or what's the definition of that. Even though I can, I can read the definition without book, but I still not actually understand what they are talking about. And after a few years later, like right now, I have a work right now, and I start to earn money. So, and it is time I can do some investment, and also I was in the industry. I have some basic conception in like the fields I'm staying. So for now, when I just search some like financial investment knowledge, I can have a deep understand what they are talking about. So I will keep it, and I will try to make me more better, and then I hope I can do some investments. Okay, so, and the other thing I want to do is that I try to plan to read some German, and I also want to take a test, German test in the next year. I hope I can be a B1 level and take a B1 level test. Yeah, but actually, I have learned German when I was in high school. But after high school, I didn't spend some time to study German. But so like my German listening or my grammar in German, I think I just totally forget. But some words I think I can remember just because I review my German word, like German vocabulary, every not every time, just like after a few months or a few years, I will review my German words. So I don't think I can remember all the German words I have studied before, but I think I can remember some of my German words. So it's just like put every word to my sight. I can remember that, but put them together, I didn't understand very much. So it's just totally, I need to restudy in German. Yeah. But this is my plan. I want to study my German back. So this is my important thing next year. And also, I'm still very interested in statistics. Yeah. Even though I don't study PhD right now, but I'm still very interested in statistics field. Yeah, especially like I do the research with professor, and we just research about conformal prediction. Still after 1 year, I'm still very interested in that field. So I will keep to study papers. Yeah, and also I'm like very interested in like non-parametric statistics, like regression analysis, and predictive inference, conformal prediction. So maybe some machine learning, but I think if if there is something related to statistics, I will be very interested about it. So, and also I will try to run a marathon in the next year. But I think it's very hard to me because it is because I don't have a because it is a very huge challenge to me because I stay in an environment which is not friendly to as a runner, because even though I can run nearby the riverside, but there is a lot of people smoking. There's not a lot of people smoking there, and smoking. If there is smoking there, and it is very hard for me to adjust my breathe. So when I run a short distance, I just be like, yeah. So and it is very hard for me to run. So I will try my best, but I don't know. So that's it. And the other one I think is the other part I still need to do is to improve my communication skills, something like that. So I bought a book to which is talking about how to train your speaking skills. Yeah, this book I just bought it when I was in Taiwan. So I just bring it from here, and I'll keep reading this book. And also, I just keep review my presentation skills, and because I just buy a course about how to presentation well. Yeah, in the beginning of this year, and I will try to improve it. Yeah, because it is very important skills. It is very important skills in work. Yeah, and I'll try to improve it. So there's a lot of things I want to do after work, but actually you don't have enough time because you have only 2 hours after work, and you can you can do those things. Yeah, 2 to 3 hours, up to 3 hours every day. So it is very hard to do those things. So I'm still trying to adjust my lifestyle, because if you put 2 to 3 hours to do the things I just mentioned, and I will become very tired when I woke up the next day. Yeah, and it will have a bad influence when I work next day. So I still try to I just try to adjust my work and my life, work-life balance. Yeah, so right now I can really understand what the importance of work-life balance. So keep doing it. So okay, so let me talk about sports. So in the October is a sports month. Yeah, because in October, the baseball season is still the baseball season haven't ended, and the basketball and hockey, and baseball and hockey starting September, and the football, American football, start in September. So the October is still in the season, and also the football starts from like August or September. So in October, so these five major sports will also holding this month. So it is very exciting for us the sports fans. So let me talk about baseball. So in the playoff this year is very special. Just because the high seeds team are eliminated in the first round or second round. So that is very interesting. So in the American League, the playoff teams are like Baltimore Orioles and Houston Astros, and what was the third? Oh, Minnesota Twins and Tampa Bay Rays, and the fifth one. What's the fifth one? The fifth, Texas Rangers, and sixth one is Toronto Blue Jays. So for these six teams, that is very interesting in the first round. So except the Orioles and Astros. So the fourth team, that is very interesting. Tampa Bay, the Rangers beat Tampa Bay. Yeah. Because that is very interesting. Just because Tampa Bay, they plays very, very good in these years, and actually they still got, I think it's 98 or 99 wins in this season, and Rangers only got 90. So I think there's not a same level, but Rangers beat them, and the other one, and also for another one, I think this one is relatively. I think it's only the only one which is normal results. Like, you think it's normal? I don't think so. But I think it's more. I think it's no. You can say it's normal, but you also can say this is not normal. Yeah. So for the third seed is like Minnesota Twins beats the sixth seed, which is Toronto Blue Jays. It seems very normal, but because high seeds beats the low seeds. But there is a trick. Just because the performance of Toronto Blue Jays actually is better than Minnesota Twins. So you can say Toronto Blue Jays beats Minnesota Twins is also normal. Yeah, just because in the season, actually Toronto Blue Jays performs better than Minnesota Twins. And also for a National League in the first round. So the third seed in the National League is Milwaukee Brewers, and the fourth seed is, what's the fourth seed? I forgot. The fourth, which one is fourth? And the fifth one, wait. The sixth one is Arizona Diamondbacks, and the fifth seed, I think is, which one? I forgot. Miami Marlins, and the fourth seed is Philadelphia Phillies, I think. So the winner, is Phillies and Diamondbacks. So, and also in the second round, the most surprisingly, I think, is second round because for the four because three of the four was the low seeds beats the high seeds. So the first one is Rangers versus Orioles, and Rangers beat them in 3. And the second one is relatively normal. It's Houston Astros versus Minnesota Twins, and Astros beats 3-1. And for the National League, Atlanta Braves versus Philadelphia Phillies, and Philadelphia Phillies just beat them. Philadelphia Phillies wins. I forgot it's 3-1 or 3-2. I think it's 3-1. And the other one is Dodgers versus Diamondbacks, and Diamondbacks wins. So that is very interesting. So the four teams. So the best 5 teams in this season, I think, is almost down. So, and also another interesting thing is the American East didn't win any game in playoff this year. But in the Central, Minnesota Twins, it wins 1 game. Yeah, so that is very interesting because in the season, American East is very competition. Every team plays not bad. In the 4th place and 5th place, like New York Yankees and Boston Red Sox, they still have like, maybe not good, but they still have competitive teams, and the first place in the American Central is Minnesota Twins, and for a long time, Minnesota Twins, just the standings of Minnesota Twins is worse than the 5th place in the American East. That is very interesting. But in the playoffs, like, it is very competition in American East, but they cannot win 1 game in the playoffs. That is very, I don't know, ridiculous. Yeah. So in this playoffs, I think so all of us are know Texas Rangers won for the World Championships. But yeah, so just congrats for them, and I need to. So I think most of them didn't think about Texas Rangers will won the championship before the playoffs. And like, I think it's around 2021 or 2022. So for this 2 to 3 years, Texas Rangers, they just spend a lot of money to buy some, and to get some like very competitive players like Corey Seager, Marcus Semien for these 2 years, and I don't think they will have a good performance for them, just because in the MLB history, it is very hard to win a champion just only by some very strong players, and then and then you will become a strong team. It is almost zero, but this year is different. Like Rangers, they have some prospective players. They just go to the they just into the major league, and they played a good performance in this year. And also in these prospective players plus the players like the players they buy in the market, so they have a good performance in this season. They got 19 wins. Actually, I think it is better than most of people's prospect. But in the playoffs, still many people didn't see them as a championship. Yeah, but they do it. So just give it respect and congrats for them. So congrats to Texas Rangers. It is very not easy for them. Not easy for them. And also for another surprise is Arizona Diamondbacks, because they only got 84 wins in the season, and they just got the last seeds in the playoffs, but they just won the playoff games every round until the World Champion Series. So it is also out of expect for us. Yeah, and I hope Arizona Diamondbacks can just keep competitive in a few years. Yeah, I hope you can do it. So, and recently they have the MLB awards just published. So the Rookie of Year. So Rookie of Year, the American League is for Connor Henderson, and the National League is Corbin Carroll. So, and they got, it's Corbin Carroll, and they got so they got the all first place votes for them. So congrats to them. And Corbin Carroll. So also when I see this news, like for Corbin Carroll wins the National Rookie Year, I just feel I feel very happy for him, just because I just do the report. I just do the report about Corbin Carroll to attend the competition, to attend the data analyst competition. So I just said Corbin Carroll is very make me be very more expect. Like I just told Corbin Carroll makes me very excited in his career, and I just believe he can get a Rookie of the Year then, and actually he also do it. So I'm so very happy to him. But and also the other guy, I think is very. I don't know. I think it's very. He also plays not bad, He also plays very good, but he missed Corbin Carroll, so he only got the second place, which is Kodai Senga. Kodai Senga, he also plays very well in his rookie season in MLB. He got 2.98 ERA, and he got I think 12 wins or 13 wins. Yeah, it is also very good as an MLB rookie. But But the first thing he missed Corbin Carroll. Because Corbin Carroll, he got 25 home runs and 50 steal bases. That's very incredible. And also he's 30 years old. Corbin Carroll is only 23. He's 30 years old, and before he came to the U.S., he is very famous player in Japan. So Corbin Carroll just he looks more like a rookie. Yeah, but this is just an impression, I don't know. This will be standard for voting a rookie of the year. Yeah, and I think many people expect them can have a good career in MLB, right? Yeah. Just because this is the 5th year that the rookie winners gets all of the first place votes, and the last time is 2017. The rookie of year is Aaron Judge and Colin Bellinger, and they also got the MVP in this year, and they played very well in their MLB career, And also another interesting thing is the MVPs. Of in this year, the American winner is Shohei Ohtani, and the National League winner in National Leagues is Ronald Acuna Jr. And there's a very interesting thing because two of them won the Rookie of the Year in 2018, and after 5 years, they become the top star in MLB. And also they swept all the first place voters. So I think many fans very wants to see Corbin Carroll and Gunnar Henderson will become an MLB star and also become the MVP together. Yeah, I think it will be nice. Okay, coming to MVPs. So for American, Shohei Ohtani is unbeatable. Even though he only plays 136 games in this year, but I think he's like a superhero right now. Also in the U.S. fans. Yeah. And he also have a very good performance for both pitching and batting. And also even though he only plays 136 games, he's the most home runs in the American League. He hits 44 home runs this year. That's very incredible. And he also at 306 for batting average. Yeah. And for pitching, I think he still pitches very well in this year. Yeah. So for the second place and third place is from Rangers, Corey Seager and Marcus Semien. Yeah, both of them plays very well in this season, but they missed Shohei Ohtani. But they missed Shohei Ohtani this year. So they only got second place and third place. And for a National League, so the National League actually is very competition. The winner Acuna Jr. He have 41 home runs and 73 stolen bases. Can you believe that? Oh, that's too crazy. So I think this is, I think Acuna is the first player who gets the 40-40 after Alfonso Soriano in 2006. And he got a very big 40-40, like 41 home runs and 73 stolen bases. It is very incredible. This is very incredible record. Yeah, so, but for overall offense performance, yeah, I don't think Mookie Betts is worse than him. Yeah, actually Mookie Betts plays very well, I think. But it means Ronald Acuna, he creates the record. So he can only get the second place. And very interesting, Ronald Acuna Jr. swept all the first places voted, and Mookie Betts swept all the second places voted. And the third place is Freddie Freeman. He also plays very well in this season. Yeah. And the fourth place is Matt Olson, because he also plays very well. Especially I think he's 52 home runs in this year. Yeah. So he got the fourth place. And can you guess who gets the fifth place? Yeah, it's Corbin Carroll. Yeah, Corbin Carroll plays very well in this year. Yeah, but he missed four people. He missed these four people, which is very crazy in this season. Otherwise, I think he can win the championship. Well, not a championship. He can win the MVP in the other years, or I think he can in the discussion for the MVPs. But I think like Acuna, Betts, and Freeman, and Olsen, they are monsters in this year now. So yeah, but Corbin Carroll is still very good. Still plays very well in his rookie seasons. Okay, so I think this is for the MLB's news. And the next thing I want to share is in the CPBL. The Western Dragons win the championship this year. Do you believe that? Just because Western Dragons just rebuilt in 2019 and 2020 they just played a minor league and they win a minor league championship, and 2021 they went to the major league, but they got the fifth place. They just got the last places. And last year is 2022, and they got the third place, and they got the wild cards into the playoffs. Yeah. So even though in the first round they just lose to the Brothers, but every fans will still see them. But everyone see that they have a very, very bright future, but the future comes very fast. So after 1 year, they got the first place. And they just beat the Rakuten Monkeys in the Taiwan series, and they won the championship. Yeah. So they just from the rebuild the team and won the championship within 4 years. That is very incredible. Wow. So like the managers and coaches are very good, and also the players, and most of the players are very young, they will have very competitive in next few years because the core players still very young. Yeah, and so just congrats to Witcher Dragons. But as a fans of Brothers, I still believe that the next year, the championship of next year will be Brothers. So the another thing I want to share about is my Sundays routine. Yeah, so for my current job, I need to work from Monday to Saturday. So Sunday is the only day I can relax. So in a week. So usually I sleep like over 12 hours. Sometimes it's like 14 actually, or like 15 hours this week. Yeah. Like 13 to 15 hours I slept like 13 to 14 hours on Sunday. And like I usually wake up like around 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. So and I want to and after I wake up, I start to try to think I can do what and how much time I have in Sunday. So that is very interesting because I'm very tired. Because I'm tired after 6 days of work. So this is why I can't go to the very far places, just because I usually wake up in the afternoon, and I bring my violin into my dorm room from Taiwan. Yeah. So and usually I wake up and I eat lunch, and then I'll play the violin, and I very enjoy it. Because in the June, I came to China. I came to Shenzhen in June, and came back to Taiwan in September. And I had 3 months I can't play the violin. Even though I'm still very busy, but I just think there is one thing that happened in my life. Violin is part of my life. So this time I just bring my violin into my dorm room. So even though I only have time to play it on Sunday, but I still very enjoy it. Yeah. And after I play violin, it's almost like 4 p.m. like something, and it is very hard to like go to some places to walk. Okay, so and let me share about the NFL news, but I will not talk about the games. But there is a thing. I think this man it's become more popular. Becomes more popular in the world. Yeah, but except the NFL fans, because this player is actually I think it's famous in American football, but this event makes him become more popular into the global, just because he becomes Taylor Swift's boyfriend. He starts dating with Taylor Swift. It's very incredible. And So like Patrick Mahomes is uh, like Patrick Mahomes was the most famous players in Kansas Chiefs. But in this year, the most famous player in Kansas Chiefs is Travis Kelce. Give him respect. And also another things about Taylor Swift is he released his latest album, which is 1989 for 1989 Taylor's version, and this is still very popular. And also Taylor Swift has an Eras tour in this year, and many people go to went to her concerts, and many people went to her concerts, and you know feels of thousands of people in the stadium, wow. And also, and Taylor Swift, I think, is a very top talent. He's very top talent performance in his concerts. She understands how to combine her songs, her voice, and like a stage together. So it is I think her concert is very good experience. And I saw very vlogs on YouTube, and many people say that Taylor Swift concert is very good. Yeah. But I think it's also very expensive. Yeah. So the next thing I want to share is there's a new baseball league. There's a new baseball league in Dubai. It's called Baseball United. There are some Middle East countries and India's. It's Middle East country and India, they built a new baseball league, and they just invited some ex MLB former MLB players into their leagues, like Pablo Sandoval, Robinson Cano, and Didi Gregorius. Do you believe that? Didi Gregorius just played in MLB last year, and he just represents Netherlands to play the WBC games, and he went to play this Baseball United. Wow. And Jordan Siemens. Wow. And also for Marshall Clough. He is 50 years old. He joined this new league. Not the manager, he'll be a player. Wow. He just announced he's retired. But he plays in this new league. Well, that's very interesting. So yeah, I will follow these games and what happened. And also Mitch Lively. Yeah. Mitch Lively is still, and Mitch Lively joined this game. Let me just introduce who is Mitch Lively. Mitch Lively is a pitcher who has played in Brothers in Taiwan. So I think he's very famous. He's very famous. I think not too famous. Maybe some of Taiwanese fans heard about his name. And also another former baseball Brothers players is Alex Didi. Yeah, he's an Italian baseball player, and he plays in Brothers before, and also he's the first Italian-born player went to MLB. Yeah, and he joins these leagues and becomes the team and becomes the Mitch Lively's teammates. So that's very interesting. Yeah. So if I have time, I will. If I have time, I will. I will watch this game and to see what happens. That's very interesting. So I think its time is almost down. It's almost 1 hour. So I think I can be end of this episode, and I hope you guys can't see me a long time. I think I will record my next episode as soon as possible. Yeah. So that's it. This is the end of this episode, and see you next time. Bye.